on YouTube. I'm going to show you how to run some comps when you're searching for a property, okay, in order to find out how much you're going to list the property for. So we have this property here. It's 744 Crystal Street, okay. My computer's going to act funny because this is probably the first video I ever posted about running comps. So naturally, if I'm trying to do something here, it's going to give me some issues. I mean, that's just technology in itself, especially when you're first starting on YouTube. But anyway, this is a video showing you how to run comps in about 5 minutes or less, okay? And I'm just going to give you the basics. So let me jump right into it, okay? So whenever you're logging into the matrix or any account for that matter, the first thing, whenever you log in, you're going to go to active, pending, and closed, okay? Next, you're going to check single family detached, and I'm using matrix here, so if you're using like Paragon, you're going to do the same thing. Active, pending, closed, pending to 0 to 180 days, closed 0 to 180 days, which equals to 6 months. Single family detached, 80% of homes are single family detached, maybe 20% or something different. You can jump over to this middle section here. You're going to type in this street address, 744 Crystal Street. On Matrix is going to give you a drop down like a post office menu address. You're going to click on that and put that in as your address. And you're going to need to put enough information to be comparing apples to apples. So right now we're apples to oranges, okay? So next you're going to go, this property is a 4-bedroom, 2 baths. And then next I'm going to go 500 from the subject property. So the subject property on this property is 2420. So it's going to be give or take. The take first 1920, to give 2920. And then you're going to look at your bottom. You have 0 matches, but you have enough information here to run comps and to run some accurate comps. Now, if I could get this actual window to show the exact property instead of spinning here, and it's only spinning because this is my first video on YouTube, so feel free to laugh because I am laughing myself. this really doesn't happen, but it's definitely going to happen because I'm on YouTube and I'm trying to show agents how to run comps, because a lot of agents go in and they go to list these properties, and what happens is when they list the properties, they list them at the Zillow price right here, 620,000, and they take time to take too long to sell, and the agent's reputation is on the line, or they'll list it properly with doing a CMA and come a little bit under their listing price. And what happens when you come right up under the listing price on these listings, you usually can sell it faster, okay? So going in here, you're going to see 0 matches. See my screen right now. And then what's going to happen is you're going to go out a mile, okay? So you want to go at least a mile out. And then sometimes if you're in the city, like I am here in New Orleans, 2 miles out, because what happens is you wind up in a totally different area in New Orleans. I'm on the East Bank, you wind up in the West Bank, okay? So if I want a few more comps, I can always go 1.5, and I can see how many I have. I have 15 matches, okay? Subject property is a 4-bedroom, 2 bath. It has a 2420 square foot total. And what you want to do is come in. I like to here because properties are made in what they call townships. And townships are clusters of properties, anywhere from 40 to 64 properties in total. And then I'm going to look at each subject property. I'll delete this property here because what happens is it's a duplicate. I'm going to discard the duplicate. The system's going to get rid of that one. And let me see how many I got on here. 14. Okay. So subject property is on 1-bedroom flat. I'm sorry, 4-bedroom flat. 4-bedroom flat. Excuse me for that mistake there. Okay. I'm a little nervous. What happens when you get all nervous? Okay. You say the wrong things, but just know you be confident in your numbers. Okay, this one's a one-story flat. We're gonna add that one to the MLS comparables. Okay, this one's a one-story flat with the pool. That's fine because you want to give a buyer who's going to be purchasing this property some idea of what they can add to the property. This one's a two-story. We won't be adding that one. This one's a one-story here. Move my face over here to the right. Okay, this one's a one-story flat. We're going to be adding that one there. The one story is lifted, so we're going to add that property. This one more like a two-story. We're not going to add that one. I don't believe in just adding comps just to inflate my compensation. I am not a realtor now, but I was a former realtor from 2012 to 2015, and I didn't know the system. And that's why I teach the realtors now, because what happens is I was a realtor and I had to hang up my license because I didn't know the software. So I encourage you realtors out there, hopefully that are watching this video, to learn the software. If you ever want to learn the software by the name, my name is Coach L. Lionel. And you can always become a member of my community, which is the Legacy Academy Real Estate Community. And I can show you better how to exactly come up with comps for your properties, okay? Okay, so I have 6 checked. I mean, what happened in the city, want to get at least 3 actives and 3 closed, you want, okay? You can't be accurate all the time on your actives and closed, but on this one, you can see we have 6 properties, 3 actives and 3 closed. We have chosen to keep these properties here. Numbers 1, 6, 7, 11, 12, and 14. We're going to discard the others. We're going to keep number 1, 6, 7, 11. Okay. And I'm just making sure that I'm deleting the correct properties. And as you can see, I wonder how much time it's been. Has it been 5 minutes yet? I don't think so. 3, 6, and I'm going to discard the others. Now I have 3 and 3. Keep those. One line CMA here. It's going to give me some numbers. And as you can see, it is generating a report here of numbers. And I'm coming in under the Zillow price. Beneath the Zillow price of 620. So I would probably take the median and the max, add those 2 properties together, then divide them by 2. And I'm going to come beneath the Zillow price of 620. And I'm going to list this property at 610,000. And if I look at the days on market, average days on market, one of the higher ones, which is 535, and 3, which is the lowest. I'll take those 2, add them together. That's 52. Divide that by 2, and I should be selling this property within 27 days. If you want to get more information, leave a like or leave your information in the comments, rather. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much.